All right, getting going just a little bit early. Make sure I got some light down here where everybody can see. Hey, Tony. Let's see if I can't move. My desk is not big enough. I need a bigger desk. Okay, I went back to the old camera because that new one with the light, as much light as I need for this, the light just pulses and not good. But I think this one will be just fine. And we'll try to figure out the issue with that other one of these days. Get your coffee. Now, I've been in the shop all day finishing up some knives and some sheaves. Still got to finish sewing the sheaves, but they're all there. They're all in one piece. So, I'm gonna wait a few minutes and let some folks get in here, and then I'll move the camera a little bit. Don't need to look at me. So until we get some folks in here, we'll just chat for a little bit. Is that okay? How's everything up your way, Tony? Hey, Ryan. Good to see you. Did y'all get into that big snowstorm up there, or blizzard they're calling it? Put that right there. We have the AC on here. Okay, yeah, I heard it was up Minnesota and Wisconsin, north Wisconsin, all up that way. Yeah, it's been in the 80s here. Which is not exactly common for here, but oh well, it is what it is. All the trees are blooming and starting to bud, and all my blueberries are starting to bloom. My pear trees are starting to leaf out a little bit, which what that means is it's going to come another frost and freeze and kill all that, and we won't have that much. But it is what it is. Hey, Mark, good to see you, Mark. Mr. Greg, hello, down in Silver Springs. I know y'all got nice weather down there. Andy, Andy's Tennessee Life. Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's been looking like it's going to rain here for 2 or 3 days, but never has. And it's really hard to go by the weather forecast around here, what you see on TV anyway. We'll get started here in a little bit. Let's let some more folks get in right quick. We still about, you see the clock there, 2 minutes early. Got some really, really, really nice stuff to show y'all tonight. Y'all that's here already, most of this is not my collection. This is for a friend of mine. Uh, it's his collection, part of his collection, and we're going to try to sell it off for him. There's one, two, three of mine in here that I'm willing to let go of. Nothing I made, just one I modified, but a couple others, and I will get a commission. Very good commission. We're still discussing that, but But these have been in, like I said, in a collection. They've been in a box, just sitting there for many, many years. So it's time he decided there's time for him to come out and let somebody else enjoy him. Ken, that ain't fair. I had a piece of old dead hog, and you sitting there eating catfish. I remember that if we get to go fishing next week. Pier sounds okay, but I know we'll take the boat. I know a better place. I'm not a pier fan. It's okay, but I hadn't been to that. I hadn't been to the pier in years. I just don't care much about it. But I know where the fish are. Guarantee you. As long as we can get a couple of days with no wind. Goodness, that wind has been driving me nuts here lately. Yeah, clock says 7 o'clock. Y'all bear with me let's give 2 or 3 more minutes. I think Stump's supposed to be here too. You hear Stump? See, Stump's supposed to be here. Larry's supposed to be here. Hey, TJ. There's old Stump. Well, I wished I had some too. Just got to get up at daylight and go catch them. That's all. I imagine so, Mark. They probably down on the very bottom trying to keep from freezing to death. They'll bite here pretty much year round. Of course, slower in the wintertime, but they will bite. Stomping dirt. There's the man. I just watched your video a while ago. He caught some nice catfish. That's what we call a buttercat there, David. It's a fine brim. I know that was some good eating, if you cooked them yet, but that's supper fit for a king right there. Be careful, Andy. Whoever I bring with me, we some catfish eating fools. We might eat you out of house and home. All right. Yes, that is fully leaded. Tired. I've been up since 3:30 this morning, and worked most of the day. So that's okay. That's what I do. I know, David. People do that all the time. There's regional names for fish everywhere. Everybody calls them crappie here. We don't have crappie here. We have speckled perch. And we got buttercats. We don't have warmouth brim. We have goggle eyes, that kind of thing. No, Ken, that's saying something there. So, all right, 7:05. Y'all ready to get started? Let's get started. We can always come back to something when other folks start showing up. That's right, Mark. They're fried. All right, first one I'm going to show you. We'll just pick one up out of the pile here. Now, when we get to one that's mine, I'll let you know. The first bunch I'm going to show you are belong to Stump. And they're very nice. Very nice. No cheap stuff in here. Okay, first one right here. There we go. Now, these are probably 80s, early 90s vintage. This one right there. That one's pretty. Gets a little measurement on there. 4 inches closed up. I don't know if the camera will pick up what that is. This is a Puma. Now remember, Puma used to be the real deal when before there were so many imports and all that. If you had a Puma knife, you were the man. So there's the Puma right there. Now we're going to do sort of an auction, sort of an offer. There is a minimum price on all of these. Now this one's just like this, no sheath. Minimum price on the Puma, $90. All right, somebody says 90. Somebody else can bid more. And we'll keep an eye on them. Whoever bids the most gets them. That's the way on all of them. Starting the Puma at $90, and I'm writing all these down. Is what I'm asking for them to start with. There we go. Now this has not been used. Never cut anything. I didn't even polish this one. A couple of them I did polish, but not this one. That's the way it came out of the box, just like that. Yep, it is, David. Very, very nice knife. Lock back, of course. Right there it is. I'm going to set this right over here on the stand. Ouch. I don't know if y'all can see the stand or not. Yep. Stand. Let's move this over here. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice blade on that one. Very nice knife. All right, what else we got next? Let's see. Let's take a look at this little fillet knife here. Folding fillet. Okay. Let me get adjusted again. I'll move the camera. If you really know knives, you know what this is. This is a composite handle, one of the earlier composite handles that came out. Just double checking. This is a Almar. Almar fillet knife. Got your partly serrated edges on here. Very, very, very nice. Hey, Jerry, good to see you. Yeah, man, send them on down whenever you get ready to, and we'll handle that. Almar, very, very, very nice knife. I've got a little cheat sheet here that that I can't see. Okay, we're going to start the Almar at $80. Now that is the low end. Now whatever I say, please don't bid anything less because that's what it's got to be. There will be a couple later on that you can bid whatever you want to, but we're going to start this one at $80. Very, very nice. Good deal, Lee. Lee looked it up. The Puma is sale price is $149. So start your bidding at 90. Somebody go a little bit higher. That's a good deal. That is a fine deal right there. Can't beat that. Okay, let's put the Almar over here. I'm going a little bit slow because I've got a lot, pretty good bit of stuff to show you. Let's see. So that's 2 folders. Let's see a fixed blade. Now this is a very, very nice fixed blade right here. I need to tell you. But hang on, let me show it to you in the sheath. It's a stag handle. Brand new, never cut anything. I wish my eyes were better. And this is a Zhongli. I don't know what the name of the city is. Japan. Japanese. Little fixed blade. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean to tell you, that is pretty. Now this one has the Loveless style pins. It's actually a nut and bolt ran through. You know what a Loveless knife is, you know what a Loveless pins are. There's that one right there. With the sheath. Very, very nice. Let's see if I can find. Now this is Stump's writing on this little card here, so. Okay. Started off minimum price $100. Same thing with this one, brand new. Never cut anything. You cannot beat that deal. That's a fine knife right there. Damn, put that one on the shelf over here. Sheath right there. All right, we got to get some bidding going. I'll show you one of mine. How about that? Start anywhere you want to. Now keep in mind, it's $10 shipping on everything. Some of them may be a little bit more, but $10 shipping on this one. This has been around my shop for a long time. All right, this is a bayonet. That's all the light I got, man. And this one is I looked it up. I've had it for years. I looked it up. I think it's either, I believe it's Swedish or German. It's a nice bayonet. Okay, anybody interested in that one? Somebody open it up at $20. Fits in there like that. Like that, belt sheath. There we go. That's not been polished, cleaned, or messed up anything. All right, Mark's on the board, $20. Let me write that down. All right, Ryan, 30. There we go. It's cool. And we'll let it go for just a few minutes, and we'll see. Okay, I got you down, Ryan, as top bidder so far, $30. It's every bit worth that. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh, I got one more sip of coffee before it gets cold. It's cold. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at this one here. Ken, the Jung Lee is selling for $195. That is a deal right there. What did I open that one at? 100. Cannot beat that one. Remington in the box, made in USA. This is not Chinese Remington. This is Remington that we remember growing up. The original box, original paperwork. It's all right there. Still in the bag. And this is a 3-blade. Looks like a jig bone handle. Some type of jig bone. Okay, Ken. Yeah, I know there's a little bit of a delay. Jig bone handle. This one's the same as the other one. Brand new. Never been used. Get it opened up here without cutting myself. That's right. This is what they call a bird and trout. Right there. And you got your little tool section here. Screwdriver, bottle opener. And that is a gut hook for cleaning birds. Bird, ducks, doves, anything like that. Remington on the blade. That's nice right there. That is a nice knife. Especially since as old as it is, brand new, never been used. Let's see what the price on this one was to start off with. Upland, I think that's it. All right, we'll start that one off Yeah, $100. Okay, $100. Can't beat that. That's a good one. Set that one over here on the right too. All right, what else we got here? We still got several more. Okay, let's look at something really nice. Well, they're all nice. Let me check the price on this one. Okay, this one might be a little more affordable. Belt scabbard. Now, the knife is a USA made knife. The sheath is made in Mexico. I think they started that back in the 80s. See, it's hard to tell. I'm pretty sure it's back in the 80s. This is a Browning. USA Browning. Which you don't see anymore. Now, I did polish this one. The brass bolsters got a little corroded over time, just sitting like they will. There. Now this one has been used slightly. It's been sharpened one time. It has a couple little small scratches in the blade. Nothing major. It's a good carrying, everyday using knife right there. Right there it is. Now we're going to open this one at $75. What do you think about that? Very nice knife. Standard lockback. Now when they started making when China started flooding the market, a lot of these are imitated by. If you've ever seen the NRA knife they give away and all that, it looks like this one sort of, but it's the knockoff of this. There we go, right there. Write that down. Browning 75. There it is. Where'd everybody go? Am I still on? All right, Ryan. Ryan did 75. All right, David, thank you. Thought y'all went to sleep on me there, or I thought I went to sleep and didn't know it. Okay, Ryan's got this one at 75. Let's see, let's move back up here to the bayonet. Bayonet sold. Ryan. Okay. I'm gonna give the Browning just a few minutes like I did the other one there. If that's okay with you, Ryan. Hey, Charlie. Good to see you, brother. Okay, I'm going to set this one over here to the side. Like I said, I don't have a lot of room on this desk. All right, we still got some more nice stuff to look at. See, now this might, for you fisher guys out there, fishermen, this might be a throwback. I remember seeing these. And you might can still find them, but this, what makes this one different, it is made in the USA. Oh, yeah. Look at there. Remember when there wasn't very many kinds of line out there? And Stren was the top dog? To me, it still is. I still like Stren. Original box, original paperwork, still in the wrapper. Hang on, let me look at this. Uh, Doggone it. I think that's it right there. We're going to start it off at $100 anyway. It is very, very well worth that. Look at there. Now, Case makes one of these. A style like this, and they call it, I believe it's called a toothpick. Bone handles, jig bone. It's another one of those. It's actually Remington branded. Bottle opener, fish scaler, de-hooking tool. That's what that is at the end there. And pretty long blade, could be a fillet blade. Where'd my glass go? See, now these are made by a lot of different companies. UMC. UMC made in USA. It's likely that you would find anything in that good a shape, brand spanking new in the box, very often anymore. And that is a nice one. Okay, let me write that down before I forget. $100 to start off with. That's nice right there. That's nice. Put it back in the little bag here. Back in the box. Yeah, Mark, that's a good one. That's a very, very nice knife right there. Okay, talk about something you can afford. Let's go back to this one. Back to one of these. This is one that I modified, and I made the sheath for this years ago. Got the date on the back, 2018. What it is an old hickory, a cut down old hickory butcher knife with bone handles. Stained some little marks in there. Starting to patina very, very nicely. I just took the butcher knife and I actually did this for a customer. They got the pictures, they liked it. We'll send you a check. What, 5 years ago, 6 years ago? I don't think they want it. So I never got my check. So never heard nothing else about it. Okay. Let me put this down here. Start this from wherever you want to. Let's get something rolling here. Just a good everyday knife around the camp, in the boat. Now remember, it's carbon steel. You have to take care of it. Let's see. Mark is on the board. $40. Okay, we'll leave Mark up there for a little bit. Let's see, where are we at on the Browning? Going once, going twice on the Browning. Bid on the Browning is $75. We'll hold that one for just a minute there, Mark. Let's see, what else we got now? Seen a bunch of knives. Let's look at something that's not a knife. How about that? Oh, not even close to being a knife. Some of you guys will really like this. I like them, but I would never use them. Can you say original glass lensed Ray-Bans? How about that? Now, these are nice. Let me check the thing here. Okay, these are firmly priced. What the man said, firmly priced. $125. These are real glass. They are dusty. They need to be wiped off. Real Ray-Bans. He's got a little Ray-Ban thing right there. My head's crooked. Won't that look cool? Very nice set of shades. Now these, of course, are polarized. Case is in very good shape. It's got the divider thing in there. Now these are very collectible for the real ones, which these are. $125 firm. I was threatened on these. There you go, David. Maverick. Maverick ain't got nothing on me. Except he can fly airplanes, you know. That's right, Mark. There they are. Now, whatever don't sell, this video is going to load up after we're done. And you can always go back and look, always get more people in. Now, we're supposed to have a lot more people in than what I see here. But if you're here and hadn't said anything, I'll tell you what, let's do a roll call. Let's see who all's here that hadn't said anything yet. I know there's somebody. Don't be shy. Funky Monkey, how you doing? Sergeant Reuben, Sergeant Fletcher is here. Greg, yeah, I'm glad you're still here, Greg. I seen you earlier. Looks like, does that mean double trouble? He's here. Jim, hey Jimmy. No, different Jimmy. Jim. Hey Jim. Humble 7, Silent Running. Good to see you. Cliff Note. Good to see you. No, you're okay. No, you're not that late. Thank you, David. All right. Now, would y'all like to step it up a little bit and see something a little nicer? Take note. Somebody's going to buy this one. Very, very good price on this one. If you know anything about knives, you know what this is. A SOG. Dang, thanks for checking that, Lee. You may have to go up on these prices. Now, this is a SOG, brand spanking new, never been used. This one is made in Japan. I'm not sure how old this one is. Probably from the 90s, I would imagine, maybe 2000s. It has the textured blade on it. Never been used. I'm telling you, brand new. There we go. Not a better look. Not a scratch on it. Not a dimple on it. Okay. Minimum price on the page. Somebody buy this, $75. And this is not a Chinese one. This is Japan. Now, Japan used to make good stuff years ago until China took over everything. But it's got your lanyard on the bottom there. You tie for your leg or pack or whatever. Okay, SOG 75. Excuse me. Very, very nice. Somebody needs that. See who come in the house here. Hey, Charlie. Okay, we'll put the SOG over here. What do we still have hanging in the wind there? The Old Hickory. Mark bid $40 on the Old Hickory. Once, twice sold, Mark. There you go. Congratulations, Mark. That's a good knife. But a lot of stuff you do, like your rabbits and chickens, stuff like that. That's really good using knife right there. All right, we're getting down to it. Who remembers the? You probably do, Mark. That was a. Yeah, you was with me you've been with me way before that. Because I remember I did a video on it and everything because it was a requested thing. I even went out and bought the Old Hickory and all. But I've got 2 or 3 more of those. I could always do another one if I really wanted it. Who remembers the last Vice restoration I did? Just a couple weeks ago. Guess what I have? It's heavy. Now this belongs to Stump also. He is willing to let go of it. Craftsman 5243. Now the swivel base is gone. But a lot of times you don't use a swivel base anyway. Perfectly fine. Y'all watch that video. That'd be a good deal, Ruben. That's a beast of a knife there that you got there. And yes, it is. I can't see. Where'd it go? It is made in USA. It's on there somewhere. It's heavy. Anyway, the device I did restored on the video. This will go in a flat rate large box. It'll be about $30 shipping on this one. But it is available at $125. We'll see that one in a minute. Let's see, let me get it. I'll fall over again. Vice 125. You bet, Mark. Thank you. Ruben's talking about that big Damascus Nierenschneider cutlass I made for him. The liver slicer. That thing was something. That was fun to build too. All right, let's see. We're getting down to the short rows here, y'all. Let's go. Let's see. Let's look at this one here. I cannot speak this language, but it is a muley. Muleys are made in Spain. Some of y'all know what that is. It's brand new in the box. I didn't even take this one out of the box. Let me look. We actually got two of this brand here. Okay, make sure I got the right one here. Original box, paperwork's in there. Tell you all about it, but it's in, I believe, that's Spanish, and I can't read Spanish. Let's see, look at that. I'll turn it like this. There we go. Let's see, on the blade it says Muley, something other, made in Spain. I do believe Muley is a big deal over there in Spain. Big deal here too, I think. That's a nice knife. Very, very, very nice. Started off $100. Let's see, let me put folder because I have another one that's not a folder. There we go. That's fine right there. That is absolutely fine right there. Now the lock on this one's in this here in the center. There, just put it back in the box. $100. If I can get it back in the box. Don't give me no trouble. There, it's in the box. Dang, I wrote that one on there. Let's see, I'm going to save the best two for last. Now, this is another one of mine that has been around the shop forever. It is a collectible type thing, even though it is an import. I honestly don't remember where it came from, but open it up anywhere you want. This is another bayonet. This is a Hibbins. I hadn't looked at it in a while, but I'm pretty sure it was made in China, but it's still cool. Okay, still in the paper. Let's get a look at it there. Stainless cord wrap on there. Wire wrap, wire cord, whatever. It's another one of the things it's just cool. It's fun to have. And of course, I can't see it. Hibbins design. Bear with me. I can't see nothing. Should have brought my glasses in. It is serial numbered for what that's worth. I'm sure it's made in China. I'm sure it is, but very nice. Now start this one anywhere. Anywhere, and it does have leather holster, leather scabbard. There it is. Got one of those metal friction clips on it. Anywhere you want to start. Ryan on the board, $30. Let me see. Let me write that down. Okay, Ryan's in the lead, $30. Let's see. Doesn't seen all these. Seen the Vice. Seen that one. Now these next three are a little bit higher dollar, but they are very, very nice, very, very high-end goods, as they say. Let's go with this one first. Case. USA made case. Double X, I should say. I already know what it is. Now this is another one I had to polish the brass. It's actually silver. It's nickel silver bolsters. Some of y'all may have seen these. I don't think they make them anymore. This is the Sidewinder. See the rattlesnake on the blade? Now I polished the bolsters and the handle, did not polish the blade. This is another one, never been used. And I put a drop of oil in it also. Now when these came out, they sold for good money. On this one, there's a pretty firm, well, very firm, let's just say that. Let's see. Where'd it go? I know it's there. This is wrote in pencil. It's hard to see pencil sometimes unless you're in the sunshine. Okay, there it is right there. It is, Ken. This thing is really nice. Standing firm, $300. And if I've ever seen a Case XX $300 knife, that's it. Right there. Now this one, the release for the blade is the badge. Push that in, and that's your release. So you don't have that lumpy release lever right there. That's nice right there. That's one you'd be proud to carry and use. Like most of y'all know, if you've been with me any length of time, I'm not much of a collector myself. I've got a few special knives that was gifts to me and all that I have still, and I will keep, will not sell. But they're made to be used, and that's what I think should happen with them. Let's see. Let's move that one right there. Put this one up here so we can see it sitting there. Yep, that's a good one right there. Let me see. Let me put this one away. Take me right down Sidewinder. Because after this is over, if anybody goes back and looks, this will still be solid prices. Sidewinder, $300 firm. And all these are plus shipping too. Keep that in mind. Lee looked up the Sidewinder used $385 to $595 on eBay. See there? Now he's letting these go. I mean, like I said, most of these belong to him. They're not mine. I'm just helping him get rid of his collection. And what I'm really after is every little bit of extra I can get a hold of. I'm putting it into a Prince Albert tobacco can like Papa used to. And I want to take a fishing trip sometime this year. But the trip we want to take is it's right far away. And it costs a right good amount of money. It's past David's house. And he lives way down in South Florida. But maybe we'll get to do that one day. That's right, Silent Running. They don't make stuff like this anymore. Especially the folders and the name brands and all. Case is still in business. They still make stuff, but it's not like it was. Okay, David's seen one going for $450. So these are not overpriced. Guaranteed, they're not overpriced. Okay, wait a minute. Where was we at on the Hibbins knife? Did I call that one? Sold. Going. Mark. No, Ryan. I'm sorry, Ryan. Sorry about that, Mark. I'm trying to buy stuff for you. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Yeah, Ryan. $30, Ryan. I'll get straightened out here in a minute. Don't pay me no attention. I'm just sitting here. Mark Ryan might come after me. Okay, we're down to two. Y'all want to see the absolute most expensive? Well, no, we got three. We got three. We do have one very expensive World War II relic. Now, this one belongs to my friend Dennis up in Ohio. This is a World War One, pre-World War One. Not particularly very real valuable, but it's very cool, and it is worth a little bit. This is a Rock Island Arsenal, U.S. 1904 mess kit knife. Comes out of a mess kit. There it is right there. Now, I didn't touch it as far as cleaning it, nothing like that. Seems to be some pretty good carbon steel. The handle is aluminum, cast aluminum. Now, these, I looked them up. They're not particularly valuable. There must be a lot of these out there still. On eBay, they're going from $25 to $30 a piece. And I figured it'd be worth more than that. But let's see, we'll start this one because I'm going to split this with Dennis, whatever we get out of it. Now, let's start it off at $20 anyway, just because it's so cool. Plus shipping, y'all keep that in mind on all these. Mark, $20. 20. Do I hear 30? Do I hear 30? Do I hear 100? Do I hear no? Anyway, it's just very cool. Very cool stuff. There's actually Boy Scout kits, mess kits, knives, fork, and spoon. I have one in my pack out there that are actually more valuable than this that were made in the 50s. Okay, now we got a fight going here. Greg, 30. Darius, 25. Hey, Darius, good to see you. Okay, Greg's got y'all. Greg's at 30. Okay, we'll let y'all think about that one for a little bit. Let's see, get this out of the way. But it is just amazing to me that 1904. It's on there. It's there. But it's selling for that smaller price like that. That means there's still a lot of them around. But I bet I've never seen one until I seen this one. I bet there's not a lot of them around available. All right, Mark. Well, I'll leave it up there for just a little bit. Okay, we'll take this next one since we're talking about war relics. Mark, 35. Greg, 69.50. Thank you, Greg. 50. Pretty cool. Behave yourself. You know you are. It ain't over till it's over. Okay, we're gonna let that one stew a little bit. Greg 69 at $50 on this one. Okay, I got it wrote down. We'll set it right there. Now this is the most expensive thing. Now this one and one more. This is the most expensive thing in the house as far as knives go. Now this is a World War II relic picked up off the battlefield off of a Japanese officer. Now, it's not been cleaned up. It's not been touched very much. I do not have the scabbard. And this is not mine, of course. And this one is very, very firmly priced, and for good reason. This is a Japanese sword. There we go. So let me get a measurement on it right quick, and we'll. And this is the real deal. This ain't a reproduction. 36 inches. 36-inch sword. Now the handle is a little bit loose, but to be expected. It's not cracked or broken. It's all there. And I'm thinking the handle is probably copper, maybe brass. Don't know exactly what they used, back then. There it is right there. Very nice piece. Very, very collectible. I think he said at one time they had the scabbard for it, which was metal. They come in metal. Yep. That's right. Almost 7. That is the real deal. Because his dad was in World War II. Can't remember. He couldn't remember what island he was on, but South in the Pacific, South Pacific, where they fought Japanese everywhere. So there's no telling. But that is the real deal right there. Now I was told bare minimum as it stands right here. $500. I know it's a lot of money, but that is a lot of collectability right there. The hanging line. Yeah, let's see if we can see it. Now keep in mind, this is World War II back in the 40s, 44, 40, 43, 44. This was made before that. And most of this, they didn't have machinery as much as they do now. This was probably made by hand. And there are sword makers out there today that still make them by hand, like this. I've never attempted one. But I don't know if I could do it or not. Not as good a job as that anyway. Okay, there it is right there. Heyman or Fuller. whichever you want to call it. Blood groove is what it is. So when it goes in, you'll in, twist, pull out, it won't stick. You can try that with your butcher knife on a pot roast. And if you got a slick butcher knife, it will stick if you're not careful. That's the reason behind it. Anyway, there we go. As Fred Sanford says, 5 big ones. That side here, let's see, what else have we got? We got one more, I think. One more, then we'll glance back over all of them in case somebody's here that wasn't here earlier. This is another muley. Made in Spain. I'm reading to you. Yep, that's right, Ken. Now this is what I would call a Bowie. Look at that. How nice is that? Muley made in Spain. That's what it says on the blade. Now that's probably, I believe that's rosewood, maybe. It's got the real brass decorative finger guard decorations on the bolster back there. Just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, where are we on the mesh knife? The mesh knife. Sold, Greg 69. Going once, going twice. Sold. Very, very nice. Oh, I lost my train of thought. The minimum and a maximum. We'll go. We'll split the difference. $200. $200. Can't beat it. Tony, hey Tony, how you doing? $100 for the folding muley. Okay, got you down. Unless somebody beats you out here in the next couple of minutes, it's yours. 200 for that. That's a deal. I'm telling you, that's a deal. That's a nice knife. You strap that on your belt, put on your Sunday go to meetings and go to church, and everybody there will want that. See, the folding muley, that was this one right here. All right, y'all. Got $100 on this one. Going once. Going twice. 30-second delay. It's very, very well worth that. That is. That's a very nice knife. I'll get the box closed up properly also. Will come to you in a United States Post Office box, tracked and insured. I learned all about sending knives in. We learned all about that, didn't we, Greg? Greg 69. I still haven't forgot that. Whoever, I still hope somebody cut their finger on that. All right, 30-second delay is over. Sold, Tony. That is yours. Okay, so that one sold. Bayonet sold. That bayonet sold. Okay, now we're just going to roughly go over the ones in case y'all missed them. Okay, the Remington Bird and Trout, or Upland, whatever you want to call it. There it is right there, original box and papers. Let's see how strong that mainspring is. Okay, that one was $100. I can't find the mark on it, Greg. There may be something underneath it, under the rust and all, but I didn't. A lot of collectors don't want them cleaned, and but I can't find anything on there or on the handle either. If it's there, I can't see it. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, the Remington Upland Bird and Trout, $100. You got that one still? Original box and papers. Okay, let's see. Put this one over here. That one's sold also. This one sold. This one is sold. That one there. Got the angler's knife, the strand knife, $100. Take a quick look at it again in case you missed it. That's the one that is similar to a case toothpick. Got your fillet knife blade, your fillet blade, and your scaler dehooker bottle opener. So I don't know why anybody need a bottle opener going fishing with a some of us might. Okay, $100. Original box and papers. And see, then we had the Sidewinder, case Sidewinder. I'm gonna put $300 firm. And who looked that one up? Lee looked it up, I think. Hang on, let me go back here and see. Okay, David saw one of these sell for $450, and Lee looked them up on used on eBay, $385 to $595. So $300 is a steal in that case Sidewinder. Anybody's interested in that one? Right there, that one is. And see, and we have the Top Gun Maverick Ray-Bans. That's right, Mark. Put these on, make you think you can fly an airplane. I know I wrote them down. I don't guess I did. Anyway, these are the real deal. Glass, real glass, polarized. I think I said 125. That's what's wrote on here. Old screw Ray-Bans. Let me write them on here. 125. Yep, I didn't write them on here. Whoop. Oh, I thought I'd knocked it off of there. Yeah, Greg, I will. I'll get the magnifying glass out in some better light. Excuse me, and see if I can find something on it, and I'll talk to Stump again and see if he can remember any more about it. All right, excuse me. What else do we have left here? It's old hickory sold, bowling mule sold, mess sniper sold. Hibbins, yeah, that was sold. Ryan got that one. Okay, the Browning. Ryan got the Browning. That one sold. Okay, and we had this one. It's the Jung Lee. We had settled on $100 for that one. That one's still up for grabs. Putting all those up here. And the good old SOG. That's a very nice one right there. That's the Japanese made SOG. Not to be confused with the Chinese made. I don't believe that one's still here. $75. That's what we listed the SOG for. Brand new. There it is. Put it right there. That's cool, Charlie. Yeah, I remember when they came out. I knew a few people that had them, and that was just like having a sidewinder, or having a a top of the line Daiwa fishing pole back when I was a teenager. If you had one of them, that was the stuff right there. Okay, the Almar fillet knife. Still got that one, $80. Very good deal. Got the pocket clip on it. That one right there. And last but not least is the Puma. Same thing with the Puma. But when I was a teenager, if you had a Puma knife, that was it. And there's one right there, $90. Can't beat that. Very nice pocket knife. Double check. All right, that's all I got. Oh, and the vise. And the vise, we still got that. Now, like I said, this video will, after I go off live, it will reload so other people can see it. I thought there'd be more people here. On my Facebook crowd, I invited them. A couple of y'all from the Facebook crowd, but Ruben's trying to sell his kidney slicer I made him, $600. That's a good price on that knife, Ruben. That's a big chunk of Damascus right there. Them folks up at Alabama, Damascus, when I ordered that, or you ordered that, they was proud. And we sold a big piece. There's the vice price is $125. That is a Craftsman 5243 made in the USA. You can go back and look at it, Charles. My cousin Charles. Charles is my cousin. I don't know if he claims me. I claim him. Good to see you, David. So, y'all go over and check out Stomping Dirt's last video. That's a pretty good little fishing video. I like that. Yep, I hope so, Mark. I got one more out there to do. It's a different model than this one. It's a little bit bigger. Okay, Tony, I will email you here in just a few minutes. Once I get done here, I need to take a short break. Then I'll come back and I'll get everybody added up and I'll send you an email. I know I got your email still, I'm sure. I saw the thumbnail, Ruben. I didn't have time to look at it. I'll look at it. Okay, Humble. I will, Ryan. Just a little bit. And Mark, I'll get yours. Let's see. Who we got here? We got Ryan, Mark, Tony, Ryan, Greg 69. I don't think I missed anybody. I think I wrote everything down. Greg 69, that is, I call him Stump. His name is Greg also. He's the owner. I think he's in the chat here. He should be. Yeah, Mark, good channel. All right, David. Video. That's one of my favorite critters to eat right there. Well, all right. If y'all ain't got nothing else, I'm done for now. I need to take a pause for the cause, if you know what I mean. Especially after that cup of coffee. And thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for being here. Pass this video on to some of your friends if you want that didn't get to see it tonight. It'll be, I think it takes about 30 minutes for it to reload back onto the YouTube channel. And you may have to go to where it says, got your little menu, videos, this and this and this. Go to the where it says live, click live, and you'll see every live stream I've ever done. Except one, because I took that one off. Enough said. All right, Mark. Good deal. All right. Thank y'all very much. And I will see y'all next time. Oh, I got some finished knives on video tomorrow. Y'all like to see them too? They're already sold. Thank y'all and see you.